Okay, one day after your race, how are you feeling?
Good. Good. Only a little bit of soreness. Mostly my IT down. But not too bad. So we woke up at 4:30 and it was the best sleep we've gotten in 4 weeks. After the baby came, sleep has been hit or miss, or basically always miss because we get up on a schedule. He only got up once, so the sleep was great. We left here, and it only took us like 20 minutes to get to the race site. And we parked right where I normally parked, and real quick, we got the work. We set everything up. It was an easy transition. We warmed up. We had everything rolling for us pretty easily. Everything was smooth. The whole morning was smooth. The temperature was good. I mean, it was a little cold, but it wasn't like freezing. The rack was okay. The bike was okay. Everything was okay, and everything went in order so quickly that by the time you knew it, I was already putting on a wetsuit.
Go underneath the run start inflatable, and you're going to do an outback portion.
With nootropics.
2 laps. Everything is 2 laps today.
You gotta move it because the shoulder. It's always the shoulder.
And first time putting on that wetsuit in over a year, and first open water swim of the year. So we knocked 2 birds with 1 stone. Not recommended though. Thank you. So the swim was interesting. Thank you. The swim was interesting because the water didn't feel as cold as the day before. Almost felt warmer. So wish there was no wetsuit because that would have been in my favor a little bit more. But running start, beach start, and you run in, and it takes a while before you actually get to like swimmable water. I dove in once and my cap flew back and my goggles flew up. So I had to like stop and readjust, and I was in the back of the pack at that time. But I don't know, I felt good, and I know whose legs I wanted to be behind. And I saw them because they had a green wetsuit on, and I just booked it and chased them. And next thing you know, I was on the feet. And right after the first turn buoy, it was a group of 4. And it was just comfortable. It was fast. It was quick. But I wasn't redlining, but it was good. It was like challenging, and I didn't feel like I faded at all in the swim. And that's a first in a couple of years, almost pre-COVID, because I haven't swam as well. And then I guess I was so in the moment that I didn't realize how much time was passing. But the course was supposed to be 2 laps. And somewhere along the line, when we were swimming, they said, oh, by the way, it's 1 lap. None of us knew that. But whoever in the front, whoever like us in the front pack, we just kind of went for buoy to buoy. Come to realize it was a 1.2 mile swim. As we were getting out of the water, me in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm ready for the second lap. I actually feel really fresh. Look at the clock, 22:45. It's like, that was fast. And it was about 2K yards. So that's right around the 1.9K or the 1.2 mile. So we get out, and I'm out third, and we're running into transition. I have my breath, feel good. I felt like we could have swam faster, we could have swam more, so that was nice. And quick transition, grabbed my bike, it's first transition of the year. It went as well as it was going to, and then went and started cycling. On the bike, the first 5 miles, my legs felt like they were swollen, and I couldn't pedal. I couldn't find the power, and it felt like this is gonna be the longest bike ride of my life. But after 11, 12 minutes, boom, it all settled in. But by that time, I went from 3rd to 5th, and I was able to settle in and just kind of ride to my power. And luckily, there was somebody else with me that we were trading pulls with. Even though it's 20 meters, but there's still a little bit of a draft. I mean, you still feel 20 meters. You can if you typically train by yourself and all of a sudden you have somebody in front of you going the same speed, you feel that. I mean, it's at least in the mind, it's a lot easier. But 20 meters is 20 meters, and that was good. Traded blows for a little while, pushed here, pushed there. Felt really strong. Like I said, a 103 first lap of 28, and then second lap at mile 30 or 35, dude. Things just started kind of progressively, like nerve, lower back, upper back, quad, left hamstring, right hamstring, and I had a panic attack. Two of them, small ones. One where I know I saw you, where there was a truck and we had to go into traffic, and the other one was I want to say like within the second lap, a truck just went by. He wasn't really close to me. He was far enough, but it wasn't like the other cars where they were really going around you. He came a little closer, and it was like for a brief moment, it was like, I started, feeling that sensation again of like when I got hit by the truck. So that was brief. I ended up finishing the bike. I did a 2:15 bike split, which it's not good enough. It's not good. I mean, I stayed around my power. The last lap was definitely dreadful. It was very, very hurtful. But then I got on the run, and then like cardiovascularly, it's like, I feel fine. Physically, hernias were super sore, like an intense pain, and I was here and here. I have a hernia here, but here it felt like rubber bands were just ever so often just hitting my stomach, and it caused me to kind of clinch up. But I wasn't able to like get my full stride. But I didn't walk. I was able to go. I was able to run. I was able to do what I needed to do. Had a horrendous run split of like 135 or 138, whatever it was. It was just very slow. But even though everything felt super out of control, I felt in control. Like I knew what was going on. I knew what was happening. I wasn't questioning anything. I wasn't questioning my training. I wasn't questioning my sanity. It was it was like controlled chaos at that moment. And I thought it was the most beautiful thing because I was doing it, I was getting it done, and not that I was enjoying it, but it's the one thing that I absolutely love.
Grab water. There you go. Good job. Up to the ice. Yeah, absolutely. I know, I checked the times from Roanoke to St. George. Can I take your I know, they're hard to work.
Where are the others? I really underestimated the level of pain my back was going to be in.
Oh, good thing you're getting set up with the chiropractor.
Hi, Arlo.
Daddy's really yucky.
Now that I'm able to see a chiropractor, we got the x-rays done, and we know he knows what we can work on, and we're going to definitely tackle that hard. Strength training and continue what the coach says, because I tried not to miss a beat with what the coach says, and see how I progress. I mean, this is new. Anyways, I don't know what place I finished. I was like way up there, super way up there. Probably like close to last, if not last. But that's due to the fact that some people drop out and they don't count them in results. But either way, doesn't matter because I'm racing. I was there. I'm alive today. Feel good. Just sore in those hurtful areas, but well, feel good.